I am the head coach. I'm looking at overall structure of the practice. I cover the game stuff, reviews, drafts, so mainly game aspects. The assistant coach, that's Bloomingen. He's basically my right-hand man who give opinions on kind of a lot of stuff. He has a very close relationship with the players as well, so he spends a lot of time talking to them one-on-one as well. We have our analyst, Nico, or Blue Knight. He covers all like the scouting. He's looking at stats, he's looking at what is played in other regions, and he's giving a lot of information on build, things like that. And then we have Isma, who is more in charge of like stuff that affects performance outside of the game.
From the outside of the game structure as well. For example, with fitness training, with nutrition, we have a chef, another performance coach who as well is jumping in and out from the different teams in Rogue. So we have a large coaching staff, but the core is the 4 of us. But then everyone is putting a little bit into the performance of the guys.
We want them in the office at around 12. We have meditation in the morning. That's one of our like anti-stress. From there on, we have a meeting before scrims almost all the time. Then we play our 5 scrim games, we review between those games. Afterwards, it's either free time, sometimes we have our exercise.
Then as well, we have strategies like breathing techniques. And then between some of the games, we have another strategies to keep the attention and alertness at a high level, because you cannot remain for 5 hours, 6 hours fully focused.
There's a lot of talk going on, right? But what are we actually doing on the map? I'm not really like completely sure.
Everyone's talking at the same time.
Yeah, everyone's talking at the same time, so I think it should be like Kasper said about going Dragon, we can just make a plan around it, right? Or we can follow the plan.
The relationships are very important, but then as well, like outside performance, so how are they sleeping, how are they eating, how they interact with each other, and how well they get along with each other. It's a big part of it, because in the end, the game is more or less the same, but how you approach different areas will influence decision making inside of the game.
Localista. He has no flash.
I'm coming.
He has no flash.
We can fight this. Yeah, you can go.
No flash Udyr as well. No flash Udyr. No flash Udyr as well.
It's good enough. Don't go deep.
He's dead.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
nice.
very good.
That's the Meganar. Odoamne coming in. That's the Meganar. 3 into the wall. Fnatic don't see it coming, but Odoamne digging graves for the Fnatic faithful. That's the triple.
From the game side, it's actually, they fit in very well to the system we had last year, especially with Odoamne, because we often did play weak side top, right? And that happened to be the meta at the start of the season. And while now we've kind of opened up the styles a bit, I think it was just a very natural fit for us.
I would say I have the best split of my career. I'm doing a lot better now, and I feel like everyone is kind of like enabled me to do the things I do, and I feel like, yeah, Rogue is fitting like a glove for me so far.
For Trimby, I mean, we wanted a rookie with like some firepower, some like raw mechanics, right? And we knew we'd develop him as the year goes on and he'd gain experience, right? So from the game side, it was actually very easy. And that also goes back to scouting those players as well.
Trimby came up clutch there, because while Odo couldn't find the engage, Trimby definitely did.
We don't want them already to be well-made or finished versions of themselves as players, but we're in a process of development, and that was a big focus. So I think both of them they bought into our culture, and they have been able to adapt.
I think one thing that's important between us as coaches, I think we have very good relationships, so we can talk things out, and I think that's something that's quite rare in a lot of teams, just to be able to talk the way we do. We're constantly kind of pushing how can we make the guys, like at the end of the day, how can we make them play better?
There have been challenges, there have been things that they need to try to understand and be open-minded about things. And I guess that's the nature of coaching, in which we try to come up with solutions and problem solving to try to help them to integrate in our culture and with the team.
It is Rogue who come out on top, and Rogue who will fight G2 for finals.
Keep supporting them. They are trying their best. They are at a high level of stress and pressure. And us as coaches, we will just want to help them to enjoy what they're doing as a pro players, but then at the same time, we're trying to help them to develop. And the support of fans is very important during this process.